Well, here we are back again, out exploring after a little break. It's been quite a while since we've been out exploring and done another video for you guys. And the last time was Moreton Island. Well, here we are back again, out for some backcountry camping. So myself, Daniel and cousin Brayden, we've come down here to the Long Plain area in Kosciuszko National Park, so back down in the mountains, out here exploring the Long Plain region. So this area closes all throughout winter. So we only have the summer months to explore this area. So I thought this would be a great opportunity. Never been through here before, so we're going to come down, look for a camp spot here in Long Plain. Such a beautiful area, really big and open mountainous terrain. We're going to look for somewhere hopefully by a river. There's a few huts around here as well, but we don't actually have a planned designated area that we're going to be camping at. It's just sort of going to be find the best spot, and that's really where the best adventures come from. So we're really excited to finally be back at it again after a big break. Feels really great to be out in nature again. So without further ado, we're going to get stuck right into it and get looking for a camp spot. Before we get started though, guys, make sure you head over and hit that subscribe button. And now you've done that, let's get into this one. So I've come in to have a look at Long Plain Hut here. It's one of the main huts in the area. There's a few throughout the Long Plain region down here in the Kosciuszko National Park. This is the main one. There is a campground here. It's super full, so unfortunately no space for us. But it's pretty cool to see these old huts in these really beautiful locations. Can only imagine what it would have looked like when they first built it. Really cool spot. Yeah, we just thought we'd come in and check it out. Pretty cool old historical building. Goes all the way back to 1916 here, this homestead. We've stumbled across another hut down here in the Long Plain region. This area is absolutely scattered with them. So similar to Long Plain Hut, this is Kille Hut. And basically the purpose of these huts is back in the late 1800s, early 1900s, this area was occupied by cattle that would come down here for the summer to graze. They called it the grazing era. It's where all the drovers and farmers and stuff would stay in these huts. And I'm telling you, what a beautiful view. This hut here is a little bit smaller than Long Plain Hut, but still absolutely stunning. So we think we may have finally found ourselves a spot here. We stumbled across this little unmarked spot here right next to this awesome river. How beautiful is this? These snowy mountains, creeks and rivers are just second to none. Such a pristine environment. We're down in this big valley here in the Long Plain region. So really stoked we got to explore a little bit today. Yeah, so looking forward to setting up in this spot too. Heaps of flies around if you can't tell, but yeah, still nonetheless feels great to be out here and looking forward to setting up. all set up here now. Such a beautiful spot. Looking forward to spending the afternoon here. Well, now that we're all set up, it's pretty cool to see the diversity of setups that we have here. Literally got a little bit of everything this trip. So we've got myself in the car, in the Pajero with the full touring setup and rooftop tent, everything like that. And then we've got the polar opposite down there with Daniel. So Daniel and I, a little bit of context, went on a hike last year in the Blue Mountains. Since then, Daniel's fully upgraded his hiking kit, and he's got this ultralight trekking pole tent. The thing is out of this world. Really cool setup. And then we've got Brayden, my cousin Brayden, in the Old Faithful, the swag. So a little bit of an Old Faithful for most car campers. I mean, I used to have a swag before going to the rooftop tents. So yeah, pretty cool to have a little bit of everything. It's also good just to have everyone out, you know, good to have the family out here as well. You know, Dad loves coming out. Now we got Brayden out here, so cool to have the family involved. And yeah, we're looking forward to relaxing in this spot for the afternoon. Got a good dinner planned as well, so looking forward to that. One of the most important things when we go camping, make sure we have a rubbish bag, take our rubbish with us when we leave the bush. I'm going to try something a little bit different tonight. So I've actually got some charcoal in there as a base for this fire. So this is like pure white charcoal, actual bits of wood. Really keen to see if this impacts the flavour of the food that we're going to cook tonight. I'm going to get the fire going now, get it nice and hot. We've got a special dinner planned for this one. Alright guys, dinner time now. Really keen for this one. So a few times last year, a couple of the boys were always making fun of me for eating sausages and onion all the time. So now we're going to put a little bit more effort into the cooking here on the channel. So tonight, to celebrate the new year, got some really awesome steaks to cook up on the charcoal. So today we've got on the left here, I've got this is a MB5 plus Wagyu Scotch fillet. And on the right here, MB5 plus Wagyu rump cap from Australian Meat Emporium. Really top quality steaks. Going to season them up with some salt and pepper and chuck them on the fire over the coals. Super keen for this one. Their steaks are awesome, and can't wait to cook them up over the fire. Alright, let's go. We're aiming for medium on these steaks. Have a look at that. Have a look at those grill marks on these. Isn't that beautiful? We're aiming for medium on these steaks. Going to have to render down the fat on this rump as well. Incredible. Any downside to rump steaks and rump caps is the huge bit of fat you've got to render down on it. This is a beautiful steak, huge bit of fat on the end though. Alright, now we've got those beautiful steaks on and they're cooking well. We're going to get ready some sides. So big brown mushroom here. I'm going to go with some broccolini, and we got some Paris butter to go with that. It's going to go in the cast iron pan. It's going to be awesome. Some Paris butter here. Just going to chuck some in there. Have a look at that. How good does that look?
That smells good.
How good do these steaks look here? I'm going to carve them up and see how they go. Wow, these steaks are so well marbled that they are very difficult to cut without it completely like falling apart. The Scotch fillet. Wow. Super soft, super tender, good stuff.
So crispy, so juicy.
What do you got? Go for a little piece. That's bloody beautiful, pretty juicy. Love that, eh? But a good cook, of course.
Alright, try and try these mushrooms we tried in the Paris butter. Well, definitely taste it. It's really strong, wow. Mushrooms are an absorbent, so they absorb all the flavours that you cook them with. Lucky that Paris butter tastes nice because, yeah, really strong. Yeah, this one's pretty good. So cutting up the rump now. So this is MB5 plus Wagyu rump. It's definitely cooked a little bit more rare than the Scotch fillet as it's thicker. Look at the fat on this thing though, insane. Alright, now we're going to give it a go. Not too big a piece, yeah, that one will do. See? It's different. That rump is definitely different to the Scotch fillet. Much better than a normal rump. You can taste the flavours through it, but the Scotch fillet, so much more tender and really, really soft compared to this rump. This rump is still really good, but personally I don't think it's as good as that Scotch fillet. Alright, let's see what Daniel thinks.
Still super crispy. Very juicy, very seasoned. That just shines through. I normally am not a fan of that, but that one's top tier.
Is it better than the Scotch fillet?
It's not better than the Scotch fillet. I think I like the texture more though. That one, Scotch fillet melts in your mouth. This one's got more substance.
Alright, final verdict.
Alright mate, we're back again with another steak review. We'll give him a go. The last steak wasn't too bad, so we'll see if he nailed it again. Give it a go. Take a little bit. That's bang on, mate. Good job.
Is it
pretty good, nice and juicy still.
better than the other one?
Yeah. Oh, I like the other one better, so yeah.
Hope you guys enjoyed that little food critic session. We're gonna sit around and enjoy dinner now.
Yeah, so we're not that bougie on the steak like Ryan here, but this will do. It looks pretty good, so we'll see how it comes up.
Yeah, what an awesome dinner. Bit of fun this afternoon. It's going to be a really awesome night by this river. Absolutely pristine environment. Feels so good to finally be back out in the bush camping again. Really missed it. For those of you guys behind the camera watching, it's been about 5 months since I've actually been able to get out camping. The last time I went out was to Moreton Island with Jake, and man, that's unusual for me, so feels good to be back at it in the swing of things again with some good company out here in the bush, and that's what it's all about. Not a bad spot. There's just something about this snowy mountain region for me. Absolutely love it. It's just one of my favourite places in the country. Some of the landscape here is second to none, and spots like this that really make me love coming down here. I've got a winter full of camping down in this region. Hopefully some snow camping for you guys planned ahead. So happy New Year to those of you who have been subscribed for a while, and anyone who's new. Consider subscribing if you enjoy this sort of content, because this year is going to be great for us. As I said, a lot of winter camps going to be planned down here, and I've got a lot of exploring to do of some new spots, so really looking forward to that. Just been enjoying this afternoon here. This spot really awesome. Absolutely loving it here. The river, there's a lot of fish activity, so wish I bought a fishing rod, but you know, is what it is. Just gonna be enjoying the rest of the afternoon here, and we've got a pretty clear sky for tonight, so hopefully the stars are good for us too. Well, good morning guys. What an awesome night here last night in Long Plain. Really beautiful spot that we're at here. Sound of the river was awesome and we had a nice clear sky as well. So I think we got some really good star coverage. Really beautiful open area here that we're in. I think it's quite unique to the Snowy Mountains. Absolutely love this region for these nice open riverside spots that they have here. It's not thick, dense bushland like a lot of other parts of Australia. Absolutely love it. I think this morning is pretty rare for us actually. It's one of the first times in a long time we've been camping down here and everything isn't frozen over. So yeah, that was a blessing. Didn't have to thaw anything out this morning. We're pretty well just going to be cooking up some breakfast here and then working out a plan for the day. We don't really have one. As I said, we didn't have this destination planned. We're just down here to explore. So looking forward to see where the day takes us. Alrighty, breakfast this morning, looking forward to it. Got some Italian sausages here and some streaky bacon. Really keen. And how good does this smell? Absolutely amazing. So keen. Yeah. What an awesome breakfast that was. You know, not much can beat cooking up breakfast like that next to a snowy mountain river stream. Such an awesome atmosphere. Going to be relaxing around for a little bit longer before we start to pack up.
Oh yeah. Bad compensation last night.
guys, there we have it. Awesome little overnighter down here in Long Plain region. Absolutely beautiful area. I cannot recommend coming down here to explore enough. Really enjoyed ourselves by the river here. Just a different atmosphere when you're camping by a river. Definitely adds to the trip. Awesome dinner as well, and of course awesome company. So we're going to be packing up now, heading out of here. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, consider subscribing if you enjoy content like this, just to stay up to date with us. Going to have heaps more content from this area coming throughout the year as well as throughout the winter. Really looking forward to coming back here during the winter time, guys. Well, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.